Hello YouTube, this is, you guessed it, yeah, you guessed it, it's not Ryusei 881, it's his evil twin brother. Anyway, so we have a battle here with Aristotle and our close competitor. Anyways, so our near competitor goes and leads off with a Donner, or a Terrakion, which is a part of the Christmas special, and Tyranitar, and the far side leads off with a Tyranitar. So this is a really bad matchup. So Aristotle instantly goes for the switch, which is a very smart move, into a Gliscor, predicting the fighting move. Let's see what our close competitor does. So he goes for the low double kick, which is not too powerful, and it's not really going to do too much. It doesn't even get a crit, and it's not very effective on a physically defensive Gliscor. So now with the Earthquake, well, I was thinking more or less the Acrobatics because it's neutral, but then again, Earthquake is super effective and it is stab, so it would do a lot. So Donner goes for the Stone Edge, and Gliscor avoids it in the sand. Oh man, that ability, Sandville, is so broken. Good thing that next month in April 2013 we are going to ban the use of the ability Sandvale. So anyways, down goes Donner with another Earthquake easily to the face. So out comes a Haxorus, and Haxorus goes straight for the Dragon Claw and has a Dragon Gem boosted Dragon Claw. Let's see how much that does to the Gliscor. Gliscor sitting there pretty, and it takes it actually really well. So now he goes for the Ice Fang, which is a pretty decent, good move, and oh my gosh, Haxorus gets a Frozen Hax, which is which sucks. I also too like the multiple freezing, because we've had this in the game where somebody put multiple Pokemon to freeze. Something like that is uncontrollable, and if it happens, it happens. I can't necessarily control that, unlike a Sleep Clause. So now down goes Haxorus because of freeze. Haxorus probably would have taken out the Gliscor. That really does kind of suck. So out comes Genesect with the download, and he gains special attack boost, which is amazing. And then Genesect goes with the Magnet Bomb. I mean, I guess because instead of going straight for the Ice Beam, that would have been really nice to go for the Magnet Bomb. It's a Steel type, it's stab, and just in case he went into like his Tyranitar, knowing Tyranitar is there, would have been super effective. So that was actually a really thought out move. So out comes Golurk, which is a Ghost Ground type, very interesting, and oh, I see. Genesect goes straight for the Energy Ball, which takes out the Golurk in one hit, and he gets a crit. Don't know necessarily if the crit mattered. Golurk may have lived with like a couple HP, may have not. So here out comes Metagross trying to take out this Genesect, and Genesect just goes, haha, I got a move for you, and it's called Flame Charge. Doesn't really do too much because Metagross is pretty physically bulky, and Genesect isn't necessarily how do you say, isn't the best physical attacker, especially because of the download ability. It'd rather be a special attacker, so like a Flamethrower would have been a lot better on this. So anyways, Metagross goes with the Earthquake, which does a decent amount because his Bug Steel does neutral amount of damage, and Genesect is not as bulky as it should be. So now he goes for another Flame Charge, giving that speed boost so that if Metagross does not survive or does get KO'd, Genesect would be able to outspeed most anything at this point. So anyways, again with the Earthquake, and it's looking, excuse me, YouTube, holy snap. So it's looking like he's going to do one more last Flame Charge. At this point, if I had a flying Pokemon or a Pokemon with Levitate, I probably would have switched out, just because, or I probably would have went with a special attack. But maybe he only had Bug. Even if he had Bug Buzz, I mean, I probably would have did a little bit more than Flame Charge. So down goes the Genesect, and almost takes out the Metagross, and also took out another Pokemon. So that's pretty. The close side is doing fairly well. Metagross, though, pretty much is taking the cake with the Genesect. So let's see what comes out. So out comes Vixen, a fighting grass Pokemon. So this will do neutral damage, and we'll see if Metagross goes straight for a Bullet Punch, just because he feels that he's gonna die. And oh no, it's a Zoroark. That's crazy. So Zoroark goes for the Dig, burrows under the ground, and Dig is a 2-turn move. Not necessarily the best for competitive battling. Honestly, I would never advise using it. The only time I ever used it was on a Flareon, because that's the only ground type move Flareon can actually learn. And I also put Power Herb on it so that it would instantly do the Dig move. So anyways, down goes the Metagross, because he didn't, I guess the Aristotle didn't have anything to switch out into, so he comes out as an Excadrill with the Sand Up, I think. I'm not sure. And anyways, so Zoroark goes for the no Sand, sorry. So Zoroark goes for a Night Slash. Very questionable on the close competitor side to go for a Night Slash. I mean, it is a Steel type, and it does resist, and Excadrill is somewhat of a sponge, so I probably would have went with like a Dig myself. You know, if that was my move pool, Dig or Night Slash, I would have went with Dig. So out comes Comet. Comet is now a Steel fighting, but it still has the bad side of being a Steel. So now he goes straight for the Sacred Sword. Sacred Sword is a special attack that hits it's a special attack. So down goes the Excadrill. That was actually pretty good, because he also put a fighting gem on it, so he knew what he was doing. So out comes Rhyperior. Rhyperior is weak to fighting, also is not necessarily the best in special, but this Rhyperior looks like he has Solid Rock, which is a solid ability. Solid Rock, what it does is any 4 times effective moves, I think it reduces it to only 2 times effective, and there's a lot, or something like that. It reduces any super effective move by half. So essentially making 4 times effective into 2 times effective and 2 times effective into normal damage, which is really, really good. So that essentially he only has all his 4 times weaknesses are his only real weaknesses. So down goes the Cobalion or Comet. And Rhyperior is looking pretty sexy right there, with more than half health. Lefty's going, working for him. Rhyperior might come back on top. So now out comes Vixen. Vixen is out a fighting grass type Pokemon, and fighting grass type Pokemon. So right now he just goes for the Giga Drain, which totally pawns Rhyperior. Giga Drain is stab, special attack, and it's grass, so it's 4 times effective. That's just broken right there. So that was a good move. So now out comes the Tyranitar. Tyranitar is 4 times weak to fighting. We're just gonna say Vixen, because I forgot the name of this Pokemon. Got Sacred Sword. Sacred Sword does a shoot ton, because it's 4 times effective, and Tyranitar goes with the Outrage. Ooh, interesting. He must have tutored Outrage onto Tyranitar. So that's actually not a bad idea, but a bad idea at the same time, because of all the Steel types that run rampant. But then again, Outrage is a really, really nice move to have for dragons. But there you go. You can also put Ice Punch and or Ice Beam onto Tyranitar, which both I would feel are a little better choices than Outrage. So now down goes Tyranitar, and that wins the game for the close side. Thank you for watching.